Welcome to Gotta Love Connecticut Hockey. I'm Francesco Graziano Jr.
And I'm Ashley Leach. We're at the Newington Arena for part 2 of our coverage of the Connecticut qualifying event leading to the TD Bank Mini One-on-One, sponsored locally by Argueta Multi-Services and Smart Ice.
Today we're bringing you the quarter and semifinal action with the Squirts and PeeWees you met last time. And we'll introduce the U10 and U12 girls who also hope to represent Connecticut when the Boston Bruins host their Mini One-on-One event this fall.
Let's get back to the games.
Starting back up here in the quarterfinal round, here come the Connecticut Barons. Taking on Wallingford, and that's a goal. Wallingford will have to answer as it is 1-0. Good save by the Barons, had the Wallingford shooter befuddled. That was Nate Zmarlicki who missed. And here come the Barons, a good save by New Chandrinovich. Certainly our favorite nickname of the tournament, or at least mine. And here we go with Wallingford. Can they answer? He gets it to go. That is a buried shot there. Now it's up to Zmarlicki to answer here in the third round. Or we'll go to overtime. He gets it. 2-2 now as we go to the fourth round. Ben Crane, the shooter from the Barons, from Weston, Connecticut. Been a forward for 6 years. What a glove save. A goal from Zmarlicki will win it for his side. This guy had a hat trick and 2 broken sticks in the same game. Can't pull the trigger on that one. And we're going to the fifth. Ben Crane. Save by New Chandrinovich. Team also calls him the Wall. That's fitting. And now Zmarlicki. And Wallingford advances to the semifinal.
You guys made it to the next round. Your endorphins are flowing. What's going through your mind right now?
Well, during that round, it was a lot tougher. The kid was a lot bigger.
Next matchup will be Greater New Haven and the Central Connecticut Capitals. Here comes one of the Stoddard twins. They're going to rule that one illegal for the way that he moved on net. They go up against the Capitals and shooter Nate Rue. No good. A great save by Colin Stoddard. 0-0 after the first round. Justin Preet, the netminder for Central Connecticut from North Branford, makes the save with the left pad there. Concrete Preet, as they call him, makes a big one there. Hasn't allowed a goal yet in the shootout. Rue with a slap shot. Goes wide. So Stoddard can hit this one and then his brother can save it, and they will have only needed one to advance here. A nervous moment there for Concrete Preet after the save to see if it went by him, but it didn't. So now, all he needs is one. Nate Rue. Great, fantastic move on the switch, and it gets by Stoddard. The advancing team is the Central Connecticut Capitals, the home side.
So I hear that you have a pregame ritual. What do you do?
I put on my left skate before my right skate every game.
Okay. Do you think that helped you guys win to the next round?
I think so.
In the next round, we have Enfield and Cromwell. Ty Slayton and Jared Yakimov from the Whalers. Yakimov will have to play D here. That's a goal for Ferrari. And it is 1-0 early in this one. Nice pad save by the netminder, Michael Califf. 1.86 goals against average this year. And you could see it there. Who's his favorite player? Tuukka Rask. 1-0 after the first round. Ferrari, can he bury it? He had the netminder all sorts of crazy there, but still coming up with the save was Yakimov. Comes the shooter. Good save by KELLIE. Favorite food is pizza. It's a traditional favorite for Ferrari. Good save with the glove by Yakimov in a clutch moment. Ty Slayton has been a forward for 6 years. Favorite player, David Krejci. Denied. So just one goal there in that round, and ENFIELD is able to be our third semifinalist.
What did you learn from this round that you can take into the next one?
Well, for me, as a shooter, each round the goalies are going to get better and better, so you need to be able to come up with more moves.
You just got to make sure that you make them make it the first move and be patient.
The winner of this one, they'll take on ENFIELD. Sonny Mulligan and James Ilnicki take on Spencer Flynn and Evan Tower. Here comes Wallingford, and that's a hit for J.R. Ilnicki. The only team in the first round to hit every shot and save every shot. Here comes Evan Tower from Southeastern, from Salem, Connecticut. Nice slapper on the ground. It's the first time Mulligan has allowed a goal in this one. Spencer Flynn, the netminder for Southeastern. Concentration and his glove hand is what he goes to in moments of stress. Ilnicki might be the best shooter, dare I say, in this Pee-wee tournament. He has been outstanding. 5 for 5 today. Towers got a hit here to put some pressure. He does. He's got 2 as well. Ilnicki. That's the first save against Ilnicki in this tournament. A big effort there by Flynn to stop him. Tower. Big moment for him. He thought he beat Mulligan, but Mulligan says, nuh-uh, not today. Good save. We're going to overtime. J.R. Ilnicki. First round. Hey, he snuck it in. Favorite player is Milan Lucic from the Bruins. Tower's favorite is Henrik Zetterberg. Great save by Mulligan, and Wallingford is through. How about this? 4 semifinal teams. Wallingford has 2 of them in there. In the semifinal, the 2 teams that advance to the final will also go to Boston, but only one can be Connecticut champion.
If you guys make it to the final round and you become Connecticut's champions, you get to play on the TD Bank ice. How sweet is that?
That would be a lifetime dream.
It'd be awesome.
Starting with the other Wallingford team going against Central Connecticut here, the shooter, Nate Zmarlicki from Southington. Going against Concrete Preet. Concrete Preet with the save. Shooter Nate Rue. He's got speed, he's got stick handling, and that's a save by Nuch Andrinovich. This Pee-wee program for Wallingford is very strong. They got Nuch Andrinovich in goal, and they also got Mad Dog Mulligan. Got Ilnicki and Zmarlicki as shooters. Yikes. One of the Icky twins misses there is Zmarlicki, and it is 0-0. Here's Rue. Saved. Into the third round, it's 0 apiece here. Nobody scored. Big moment for Zmarlicki. So far, 45 minutes into this tournament, and we might decide our first finalist. Great move to the right. Zmarlicki gets the first goal of this semifinal matchup. Could Wallingford be the first semifinalists? They'll need Nuch to save Nate Rue here. Rue could not go through the legs, and guess what? Wallingford is our first finalist of the day.
You guys made it to the championship round. What is going through your mind right now?
I didn't really think about any of my moves. I just tried to score and do what I can for this guy.
Ferrari will lead us off. From Suffield, Connecticut, a science student. And Remington Ferrari absolutely befuddles Mad Dog Mulligan. Now here's J.R. Ilnicki. Good save there to his right by Michael KELLIE. So it is 1-0 Enfield. Ferrari led his team with assists in 41. This time he has to shoot, and he misses. Guy likes playing baseballs, but his good luck pregame ritual always puts his gear on in the exact same order before each game. J.R. Ilnicki now for Wallingford. Wide. If Ferrari puts it through, it's over. Tells us, his coach does, that he's got a great hockey sense. Made that first initial move there, raising the puck. Great skate save there by Mulligan. Can Califf make the save? The three-sport athlete who also plays soccer and basketball. Ilnicki, best shooter in the tournament, maybe? That one goes through. Amazing. Ferrari starts us off in overtime. Made that last movement, thought he can go between the legs, but Mulligan with the nice save there. Just now, Ilnicki can bury it through. That goes through the legs, and we have two Wallingford teams in the final. A great day for the city of Wallingford.
So obviously, you're going against your own teammates from back home. What's going through your mind?
Uh-oh.
Try my best and have fun.
Bring hockey home. Play hockey in your backyard, basement, or garage any time of the year. Smart Ice Rinks offer a superior glide, long life, modular synthetic ice system for hockey training like no other. 3D Hockey and Home Ice Advantage are authorized dealers in Connecticut and New York. Check them out today. AVON-CANTON-FARMINGTON goes first against Yale. That's Grace Caliglieri and Corey Bartko going against Claire Shimo and Callie Kessler. Corey Bartko will shoot for AVON-CANTON-FARMINGTON. Save by Claire Shimo. Here comes Kessler. Save by Caliglieri. There are 6 teams in this tournament, which means we will have 3 first-round matchups. Then, a semifinal round-robin style. Then we will have 2 teams. Both teams will advance to go to Boston. And, of course, the winner will be the Connecticut champion. Great save by Shimo. She's from Wallingford, Connecticut, a 5th grade student at St. Bridget's School. Her best hockey strengths, quick movement towards the puck, and you saw it there. Now Caliglieri has to save Kessler. And she does cut off the angle. Tied at 0 going into the final round. Here's Corey Bartko. Everybody calls her Speedy. I wonder why. Low to the ground. Can she pull it? Great save there by Shimo. Final shot here if Kessler hits it. Really likes passing and skating. Great save by Caliglieri. Going to the 4th round here and sudden death now. Bartko cannot get it through Shimo's legs. Another save by Shimo. Outstanding. Her favorite food, peanuts. Here comes the shooter Kessler. No good. Nobody has scored yet. Here comes Speedy Bartko. Been a forward for 8 years. Only 11 years old. That goes up top. These goaltenders thus far have been hot. No goals allowed through the first 5 rounds. Kessler gets around the goaltender, but no luck. Caliglieri is there. Her favorite player is Henrik Lundqvist, but an ironic twist of fate, her favorite team is the Boston Bruins. Here comes Speedy Bartko. And she finally is able to do it. So now Kessler needs to hit. In the 6th round, it's 1-0. Misses. AVON-CANTON-FARMINGTON advances.
How does it feel to be the first girls to make it to the next round?
Well, it feels good because now we're a step up and we were the first one, so we're ready.
It makes me feel really confident because I know that I'm good enough to win.
Now it's going to be Sydney Falterer and Sydney Orzelak from the CT Barons. Orzelak shoots first and she stopped. Going against Courtney Fairchild and Met Stepka from the Connecticut Northern Lights. Northern Lights playing Simsbury. Nice slapper there by Stepka, but it's wide. Orzelak will come back up there. PE, obviously her favorite And it should be at that age. Great subject. Let's see how athletic she can be. Does not go through the pads that she has hoped. Up to Stepka now. Favorite sports, softball and golf. Also likes to camp and fish. The goaltender for the Barons from Fairfield, Connecticut, Sid Falterer. Falterer is beat 1-0, which means right now that Orszalak has to score. Orszalak, the only girl on her spring travel team and one of 2 girls on the fall travel team, finds it a great challenge playing against the boys. That experience has prepared her for that. Goes through the legs in such a pressure situation. Now Stepka from West Simsbury. Great save by Falterer. Fairchild in net. Her good luck charm, red ribbon on her helmet. You can see a couple of them there. Great save by her. Stepka's a defenseman. Definitely has that point forward mentality. And misses wide. Going to the 5th round, Orszalak will start us off. She's from Greenwich, 6th grade student at Western Middle School. And guess what? She's an honors student. Very aggressive and wants to learn more and improve. Off the post, but it's going to go past the line. She did get it there. She got it on the inside of the post. Great save by Falterer. Going into the sudden death round here as we had a video replay. The Barons on replay actually missed that shot that went off the post earlier. And on a second chance there, it's a save. That's why we have video here. And now shooting will be Megan Stepka. Can her team advance? Great save by the Barons. Have to certainly give it to the Barons for thinking that they had won. They came back right away after the review and they're ready to play. No sour grapes here. There's Orszalak. No good. Great save there by Fairchild. We are actually now in the 7th round of this matchup, 1-1 apiece. As we will decide it, that goes wide by Stepka. Great save by Fairchild. It's just 1-1. The goaltenders in this matchup have been outstanding. Remember, this matchup finished unofficially 2 rounds ago. But they brought it back after the replay when it was determined that Orszalak's shot hit the post and did not go in the net. Off the pads of the goaltender and skates through. They'll give Stepka the opportunity to shoot, and it's saved. And the Barons, after all, advance.
How does it feel to make it to the next round?
Very good. Very good.
What did you have to do to, get up to the goal and make sure your shots were going in?
To watch what the goalie was doing.
Allie Turner and Lucy Alisi, Francesca Girardi and Gina Driscoll, I love those nice Italian names, will represent the Mid-Fairfield Stars. Here comes West Hartford. Lucy Alisi misses the first one. Allie Turner is in net for the West Hartford Wolves. Gina Driscoll, the shooter for the U12s from the Mid-Fairfield Star. That was off the post and in. So now Lucy Alisi down 1-0. Would like to get a chance on net here. Her favorite subject is lunch. I'm not sure that's a subject, but hey, gets her prepared for here. It works. Cannot get past Franny Girardi from Yonkers, New York. Our first competitor from outside the state in this whole competition. 7th grade student from Annunciation Elementary School. Oh, what a top shelf opportunity there by Driscoll, and she hits. Alisi also plays lacrosse. Favorite team, the Penguins, and Sidney Crosby. And she gets it to go. They get one. Interesting fact about Lucy Alisi, her only penalty shot called on her team this year was on her, and she scored. Save is made. And the Mid-Fairfield Stars do advance.
So what did you guys have to do to make it to this next round?
Well, to be a goalie, you have to actually come back with the speed of the player and track the puck wherever it goes.
We will go to the round robin squad now, where the 3 teams will face off against each other. AVON-CANTON-FARMINGTON versus the Connecticut Barons versus Mid-Fairfield. The Mid-Fairfield Stars and AVON-CANTON-FARMINGTON will square off first. First shooter, Corey Bartko. Speedy Bartko misses. The Mid-Fairfield Stars shooter is Gina Driscoll. She cannot get around the netminder. 0-0 after one round. So Bartko, only girl on her team last year, been a forward for 8 years, and it's saved. Franny Girardi from Yonkers, New York, as we mentioned, her favorite NHL player is Martin Brodeur. Is that a save? Yes! Great job by Calliguri. 0 apiece going into the final round here. Here's Speedy Bartko. Can she beat Girardi? No. Opportunity for Gina Driscoll. They call her Gina G. Favorite food is her grandma's pizza free. Some sofrite. Favorite team, the Rangers. And she puts it in. They win round one. So now AVON-CANTON-FARMINGTON will take on the Connecticut Barons. Every team essentially has to play each other. Bartko starts off and misses. Good save there by the netminder, by the Barons, Falterer. Orzelak hits. Her hobbies are coloring, playing with her dog, gymnastics, and playing with her friends. Pretty cool hobbies for a 10-year-old. I like that. Speedy Bartko can't get it through. Falterer so far in this tournament has only allowed 1 goal. Now it's up to Calliguri to help her team. Orzelak can't get it. If the Barons can score here, they'd win, and it would help them improve their case. But first, Bartko goes first, and she doesn't hit. Connecticut Barons, though, want to make sure that they can have the amount of goals for the tiebreaker. And that's a good save. So, Barons win run 0 in that round. It's the final round, so to speak, to decide who our 2 finalists will be. Here's Orzelak. Good save there by Girardi. Driscoll tried to sneak it past Falterer, but up to the task is Sid Falterer. Been a goalie for 4 years. There's Orzelak, her teammate. Going against Girardi. Can't pull the trigger on it. Girardi had over 20 shots in one game in States. Led in 2 goals on 20 shots. That's an awesome effort. And Driscoll can't get it through. Orzelak plays volleyball, softball, basketball. Most of her free time outdoors playing a sport. Today she's indoors and with an opportunity to push her team forward. Tried the slapper and a good save by Girardi. Here's Gina G. Cannot get it through. Orzelak against Girardi. Good save with the pad, stacking them up. Was Girardi. Final shot of the 4th round. Can Driscoll push her team through? Ooh! Tried to sneak it by with a nice lift on her shot, but it just doesn't go by. Orzelak now. Can't get it through the legs. That's the type she wanted. Falterer. This is the 5th round that she's in this particular match. The other round, she didn't allow it in 3. So altogether, that's 17 rounds without a goal past her, make that 18. No, excuse me, 17 officially, where Falterer has only allowed 1 shot to go by her so far in this U12 tournament. Orzelak. Ricochets off the pads and out. Good save by Girardi. She's been outstanding too. Girardi's only allowed 1 goal. Falterer with a nice save. Use the glove and the pads. We're going to the 7th round. This has been an absolute treat. Both netminders in this tournament have only allowed a goal apiece. Orzelak. Can't get by Girardi. Who can? Driscoll from Orange, Connecticut. 7th grade student in Amity Middle School. She sneaks it by Falterer. Stars have won the round, and they both advance.
What was the toughest part of playing in that round-robin format? I know you guys looked a little tired after a while.
Yeah, we were tired.
the part where like it was going back and forth with no one scoring, so we had to keep going and going.
It was intense, and I mean, both teams did a great job, and it was just fantastic.
This event sponsored by Argueta Multi-Services, your trusty standard for all things industrial cleaning. For more information and quotes, please visit arguetamultiservices.com.
8 teams left in the second round. Central Connecticut will start us off, shooting against the Whaler team from Cromwell. It's the Ruck brothers against Ryan Rhodes and Bob LaChance. Bob LaChance shooting first. Puts it off the post. Thought it snuck through on the inside, but it did not. The goalie, second grader, Blockhead Ruck. Anthony Ruck misses there. The Rucks, the older brother Anthony is in 3rd grade, and Blockhead Ruck in 2nd grade. Bob LaChance going against Blockhead right now. Fantastic move. Anthony Ruck, known for his stick handling, been doing it for 6 years, likes assists, but loves to score goals. Cannot beat Rhodes there. They call him Rhodesy, 4th grade student at Veterans Park Elementary, representing the Central Connecticut squad. And now LaChance can finish him off. Great stick movement. Outstanding movements from Ruck, though, to defend his position. And 2 goals for Central Connecticut. They will move on, but let's play out the round first. Can Ruck get in on one? Hey, he had some great moves, but up to the task was Rhodesy. And Central Connecticut advances 2-0.
What did you guys do differently this round than last round?
Well, like I said, last round I wanted more speed, and that's what I did.
Last round I didn't want to put any goals in the net, and that's what I did.
Central Connecticut will start us off with Finney McHugh from West Hartford, 4th grader at the Norfeld School. Moved around a little dipsy dunkaroo, but can't get it through. Now it's up to Daniel Pettit to try to put his team ahead in the first round. From Pond Hill Elementary, a 4th grader, enjoys street hockey more than anything else in his driveway. I'll tell you what, for a 4th grader who's that small, he is fast. He's got some outstanding stick work, but just can't beat Jake Markowitz. Jared Anderson in net for the Wallingford Hawks. They call him the Rock. Can't beat that Rock. But I guess Finney McHugh can. Jake Markowitz, the goaltender for Central Connecticut. Been a goalie for 3 years. Plays lacrosse. 10 shutouts, as well as 9 games with just 1 goal against. He was outstanding this season. And another save for him. A goal for Central Connecticut, and Finney McHugh here puts them through. Fantastic move. Does he sneak it around? No, because the first effort is what counted there on the actual shot. But what an outstanding wrap-like maneuver on the ground from McHugh. All up to Pettit now. Can he score? Markowitz stops him. They have some outstanding goaltending for the 2 Central Connecticut teams in this tournament, and they'll play each other in the semifinals.
What are you guys planning to do this coming round?
I'm going to try some poke checks on the other team.
The same thing, but better.
Connor Gethings, the shooter, wearing black for Hamden. Hamden against Hamden, so if you want to keep up, folks, in net right now is Luca Mangi for the other Hamden squad. They're wearing white. Gethings misses far white. That was a very good slapper, just couldn't put it through. So now it's Aiden Kowalewski. Hamden, one of only 2 teams, the second Hamden squad here in white, to score on all 3 shots and also save 3 shots. That's a first miss for them in this tournament. Luca Mangi, a 5th grader. Reddington, a 5th grader. They're both teammates in net going against each other. Now Gethings, fantastic move, stacking the pads and then using the stick to finish it off with the save. Mangi, an outstanding job there. Kowaleski and Gethings, also 5th graders, so these guys know each other very much. Here's big dog Kowaleski. Save ricochets off the glove. And we are goalless going to the 3rd round. Connor Gethings going against Luca Mangi. Great save. Twice on the doorstep, no good. So now, If big dog Kowaleski can score, his team will advance to the semifinal. They call him the ultimate team player. Can he help Hamden advance? Good pad save there. We're going to extras. Luca Mangi in net. They call him Luca, the butterfly. Very focused on ice, but he likes to joke around in the locker room. He's beat there by Gethings. Now if Cricket Reddington can make a save, the 5th grader from Brantford, Connecticut, he will take his Black Hamden squad to the next round. Up to Big Dog. He scores. Left side, top corner. Gethings, a fan of the Ottawa Senators, also enjoys theater. Let's see if he's got a flair for the dramatics here. Does it trickle through? Yes! Went through the legs. The save was made, but just couldn't hold on to it, and it gets through. Can Reddington make a big save here to help his team advance? Or will Kowaleski keep it going? And it's saved! And the Black Hamden squad advances to the semifinals.
You did have to play against kids in your own program. How does that feel?
Really weird. It was kind of, it felt good to win, but I kind of felt bad for them because we're kind of friends.
Eric Kelly will shoot first for the white Stamford squad going against Wells Masterson. Start us off to see who goes to semis. Great save. Both students are 5th graders. Bennett is also a 5th grader at Brunswick School going against Eric Osterhaus. The 5th grader unable to beat the 3rd grader there. Osterhaus, a 3rd grader from Roxbury Elementary School, and you got to think that he's got a good season ahead of him. Kelly, he is easily able to beat Wells Masterson for the first goal of this quarterfinal section. That one goes through and we're tied at 1 apiece. Here's Eric Kelly against Wells Masterson. No good. Now if Bennett Masterson can put it through, this team will go through. Been a forward for 5 years. Can he finish it here? Dances around, but unchallenged was the goaltender Eric Osterhaus. As we will go to the 4th round. Tied at 1 apiece. Kelly dances around the goaltender and wraps around for the finish. Masterson puts it through. And we're tied at 2 apiece going into the 5th round. Save made there by Wells. And now, if Bennett can score, he puts his team through. Let's see if Osterhaus can come through again. Oh, the spin! No good there. Pulled the puck back. That's what you're not allowed to do, looking at the official rules. He snuck that through on the top side. Good spin move. Didn't pull it back there. And that first shot of the 6th round is good. Now it's Osterhaus' turn to see if he can make a big save to push his team through. Big save. Yeah. And the Stamford Whites are moving on.
What was the toughest part about this round than any of the other ones?
The competition of that team.
That we were playing the same league and same team.
So our semifinals have been decided. 2 Central Connecticut teams will face off in the first one, and Hamden and Stamford in the second one. Ready for the first semifinal matchup here as Central goes against Central. Shooting first will be Bobby LaChance. Big shot and score for him. Bobby LaChance thus far has scored 4 times in the tournament. Great save there by Rhodesy. Ryan Rhodes. He's wearing the blue. And now another opportunity for LaChance from West Hartford. Can't pull it through. Both teams obviously play in this rink. We are at the Newington Ice Arena today for Gotta Love Connecticut Hockey. Here's McHugh. Dances around Rhodes, but Rhodes makes a save. Rhodes has only allowed 1 goal in this tournament. And now for Central, it's up to Bobby LaChance. Great save He stopped. Now it's Finney McHugh up. Needs to score. Can he beat Rhodesy? From the get-go, it seemed as though Finney McHugh was going to finish, and he did. Been a forward for 3 years. Hey, he even learned how to surf last summer, so he could do it all. Now we'll start it back up with Bobby LaChance in the 4th round. They're actually going to call that through. He didn't pull it back. Here's McHugh. He scores. Tied at 2 apiece. We move on to the 5th round. And LaChance going against Markowitz. Good move to his right, but Markowitz there the whole time. Good save there. You would have thought that Finney should have just buried it past when he had the goaltender beat. Unable to pull the trigger. Job by Rhodesy. 6th round. Bobby LaChance starting it off. The 4th grader from the Duffy School in West Hartford unable to hit. It goes wide. Can McHugh clinch? Favorite team is the Sabres and Ryan Miller, but of course Ryan Miller traded to the Blues. I got to wonder how he feels about that. Great move and finish. And Central Connecticut, represented by McHugh and Markowitz, are through.
You guys are the first team to make it into the finals. What is going through your mind right now?
Win.
I'm just so excited. Just want to win.
Was it really tough to go against people you play against all the time?
No, because you know their skill and you know what they like to do.
Here we go with Hamden and Connor Gethings shooting first. Is it fighting? Who will go to Boston? Gethings hits right away. Shooting now will be Eric Kelly of Stamford, 5th grade student from Westover Elementary. He likes to score in the 5-hole. Can he go there now? Faked like he was going there and went around. Outstanding shot by Eric Kelly. You got to wonder if Cricket Reddington had the scouting report, because he was ready to defend it. Gethings, the 5th grader from the Spring Glen School. Slowly makes his move and shoots, but it's a pad save. Good job by Osterhaus. Loves math from Stanford, 3rd grade student, youngest one left in the squirt competition. Kelly shooting now. Thought he had Cricket beat, but a great pad save. Can Gethings put his team ahead? And he beats Osterhaus 2-1. Now should Cricket Reddington make the save here, his team will advance. All up to Eric Kelly. Eric Kelly makes that last pull and can't put it through, and Hamden's on to the finals, and guess what? They're also going to Boston.
What's going on right now in your head?
I'm really excited to go to Boston.
All I can stop thinking about is just Boston, 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 mini one-on-one, Boston.
The last competition that we are having in the Connecticut qualifying championships and the one-on-ones. Shooting first will be the Northern Lights. Denied by Gabby Abramson of the Polar Bears. That was Sophia Blaze, the shooter. She's from Canton, a 4th grader from Canton Intermediate School. Now up, Sage will decide. And she is stopped by Moyer. Well, there's a save right there by Abramson, another one. Sage will decide, who they call Sage. We'll call her Sage from now on. From Southington, 5th grader at the Hatton School. Loves gym. Off the top of the post and in. First goal in the semifinal. The cool thing about this, 4 teams in the U10 tournament. The 2 that win and go to the finals, you got basically a 50-50 shot. Go to Boston for the mini one-on-ones in U10. Keeping her team alive is Sophia Blaze. If Sage Desai can score here, her team advances. Her favorite player is the American hero in the shootout, TJ Oshie. She's not the hero yet. Great pad save there by Moyer. Moyer, a fourth grader from West Hartford. We start the sudden death round now. And Sophia Blaze, the fourth grader from Canton, mishandles the puck. Now we'll see if Sage Desai can beat Goose Moyer. Goose Moyer loves Tim Thomas, but she also loves the Florida Panthers. Great save by Moyer. She loves skating with all the pads on, and she can make full splits. That time she closed the legs to make the save. Blaze through the legs. Now if Moyer could stop Desai again, her team will advance to the finals and also go to Boston. Pad save! And the Northern Lights are through.
How does it feel to already know, after the first round, you're going to Boston?
It feels amazing.
I see you have a little saying written on your glove. Shake it off. What's it mean?
Means don't get too stressed if you let a goal in, because you can do better the next time.
On to the second semifinal now. We'll decide who plays the Northern Lights in the finals. Another Northern Lights team up here. The shot from the Shoreline sharpshooter Mackenzie Gardner misses. Saved by Kelly Mateo from the second Northern Lights team from Simsbury. We call her Superstar. Here's the shooter, Kelly the Show Howe, Windsor, fifth grade student. Great save by Jenna Giulielmi. Here comes Mac Attack, Mackenzie Gardner, the fifth grader from West Haven. Skates it through with that pink stick. Makes it 1-0. The Show Howe was the team's leading scorer for the Northern Lights this year on the U10 team. 63 goals, 34 assists in 55 games. And gets it to go. 1-1 is the score. Here comes the Mac Attack. Doesn't trickle through. Outstanding save by Mateo. And it's up to Kelly Howe now. And she put the Northern Lights through. Great shot in the top shelf. Puts it through. Both Northern Lights teams are going to Boston.
What did you guys do this round that you're going to do next round?
Stop a lot of saves.
Now, Kelly, I know you're your team's leading scorer. How does that help you prepare for events like today's and this coming fall's competition?
It gave me a lot of confidence, I think, so that was good.
Which team do you think will represent Connecticut at the TD Garden this fall?
You'll have to watch our final Mini 101 episode to find out, because you just gotta love Connecticut hockey.